What is happening, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Boosted Developments. Today I've got a few things to do. Not ain't gonna be much of an episode this one, just putting something together to let you know that basically the bits are practically done now, and I'm just gonna button up everything so you can see the interior side of things as well, and just go for a few problems I've been having and had. Not major. Basically, I don't know if you've seen the test drive, the fuel pump fuse popped again, so that's twice. So I believe that I'm going to have to put in a relay in between the 044 and obviously the basically hardwire the pump, both pumps, so they're direct to battery instead of from the car's feed, because you always get a problem from the car's feed, I've heard. But yeah, I'm going to do that today. The boost gauge is not working for some reason. It's not showing no vacuum, no boost. So I'm going to get that wired in today. I'm going to try and get all the gauges completely finished today and all the center console back in its place. Obviously in the back, the methanol, I want to try and get that all buttoned up today. So that's all fitted and ready to get some methanol in and get all plugged up and that. Obviously I won't be using it until the map day, till I go and get the car tuned, should I say. And then I'm going to basically put the whole interior back together. As I don't know if I showed you guys, I was having a problem on the K-Pro, not reading the EML light. Basically the engine management light was on. I was pressing the codes on the K-Pro and it wasn't coming up. Took the battery off for 20 minutes, put it back on, redone it, and it worked, thank God. The engine management light is for O2 sensor, which isn't a big deal, as I've got my AFR gauge, and obviously when I go for a tune, we'll be going by that. So that's not the end of the world. And also I spoke to Jesse, he said, yeah, we can just delete that out. Even I've got it plugged in, but I think there's two. To be honest, I can't remember. I said Craig done the exhaust side of things, because obviously I had a terrible welder and couldn't do it myself. So yeah, so that's where I'm at with this at the moment. Basically, today I'm going to try and get all the interior buttoned up, cleaned out and ready. I've got another couple of problems. I think I said the temperature on the cluster is not working for some reason. The temperature sensor is working because it comes up on the K-Pro as heating up, but it's not working on the cluster for some reason. And when I start the car or turn the ignition on, the battery light don't glow up red or nothing like that, so the battery light never comes on. So I'm a bit wary about what's going on there. Never sort of seen any problems like that. Obviously a new K series as well, so if anyone's got any advice on it and can point me in the right direction, then I'll be grateful. So yeah, so today I'm going to get on with it and I'll film what I can and when I can, basically. So by the end of today, I'm hoping, well, by the end of this video, should I say, all the interiors buttoned up, all the outsides buttoned up, because I think I've got a leak on the radiator as well. Brand new radiator, just fitted it. I think it's leaking, so I'm not happy about that, because that's not a cheap radiator. That's £180 alloy rad, I think it is from, I think it's from Jap Sport, I can't remember. It was from somewhere, but it might have been Tagiwa, I can't remember. But either way, it's leaking, I think. So I'm going to put some more fluid in the car, jack the car up. I think it's leaking from sort of just over to the left of the driver's side. So yeah, I'm going to have a look at that a bit later on, hopefully. But my main goal today is to get the interior completely done, so I haven't got to keep fidgeting about in and out. I'm going to try and get the switch panel done today as well. So stay with me. So now being in England, guys, this is what we have to tackle. Halfway through working, look, there's a bit of blue sky up there. Pissing down yet again, 2 days in a row. I was on it yesterday, done exactly the same thing when I was fitting the throttle body. Bloody weather. Alright guys, so I've fitted the methanol controller. I said, obviously it's a bit of a rough cut out, but it's flush with the dash like I wanted. Obviously wires tuck underneath there. That's obviously got the cover. I'm going to do a little cut out of that part there so the wiring can go through, and I think that looks better than just hanging off a bloody cup holder. So the empty light is all fitted in and wired already. Got the arm switch over there, the yellow one. That's going to go to a switch to activate the controller, which would obviously turn it on. I've got to wire it at the back side yet, but progress is being made. Obviously all the centre console's done. I've got to screw that in yet, but boost gauge will work in. Oh yeah, I found that in, I found that in the glove box. Look at that little woolly hat. So I put it on there for a laugh. Anyway, yeah, that's all buttoned up in there. So yeah, progress is being made. I'm gonna finish off that, and then I'm gonna wire up get all the back cleared out and wire up the pump at the back, and then I'm gonna go on to making a switch panel. All right, guys. So the pump is all solid, all plumbed in, all lines run. So yeah, race car life. So yeah, I've finished up with the methanol now. The only thing I've got to do with the methanol is connect the yellow wire to a switch panel. Other than that, the methanol is done, guys. So I'll show you it completely at the end of the video. Just want to show you that I've done it now quickly, so that you know it's all in. And once it's all neatened up and the whole interior is done, I'll film it at the end and explain. Right, so yeah, I've been hard at work today. May not look it. Well, it might do, I don't know. I'll let you have a look in a second. Basically cleaned up all the interior to make it back into a car instead of a storage shed. So there's been a lot to do today, wiring wise, and basically I'll go through what I've done. I've fitted all the methanol kit in now. The methanol kit is fully in, all pumps connected, everything's connected. All the gauges are now working and in. All that's put back together. All the switches are ready to go in the switch panel. That's all done. I've rewired the fuel pump to a separate relay, so it's now all hardwired. And basically I've took everything out of the car, so it's not a shed no more. Excuse me. I've got a bit of a chest infection at the moment, so I'm ill. But yeah, it's actually starting to look like a car again and not a shed. So that's how it's looking in the interior. Obviously the switch panel will be there done soon, but I might do it today. I've got a lot of stuff to sort out with my tools and all the stuff from this car, so I don't know if I've got time. But yeah, you see gauges are in. That's all slotted in nicely. Back of the car is now empty. I'll show you. Yeah. Obviously wiring's still a bit messy, but what I plan to do is, because I'm not very clued up on the electric side of things, I'm going to buy some form of junction box. So I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing, right on the terminal there. They've got about 6 fittings to the power terminal, and I'd rather have a junction box. So I'd have them 6 fittings to a fuse, and then the one fitting goes straight to the power terminal. But obviously I didn't have that at the time, so that's how it's been wired. But I'm gonna order one tonight, and then I'll get that buttoned up. That's simple anyway once that's done. So I'll probably mount that somewhere along here, and then obviously have the one wire come off to there, and then obviously all the other wires will go to that box. So that's the plan with that. There's all the methanol all fitted in. So yeah, I've got some cutting to do. I'm going to be cutting these parts out, but obviously that's later on. Don't ask me what this is because I have no idea. But yeah, things are really close now. So yeah, it's practically, I've got the problems under the bonnet at the moment. What I've got, the problems under there, I've got the temperature sensor, that problem. For some reason it's not showing up on the dash. And also I think I've got a leaky radiator, but other than that, that's quite minor. So yeah, so basically this is what I've got to sort out. Yeah, so that's why I might not get onto the switch panel today, but if I can, I will. So I'm either going to wrap this video up in a minute with doing the switch panel, or I'm going to wrap it up and then show you next time when it's all done. Alright guys, so that's the next day. Decided to do a little test drive, couldn't find a leak on the radiator that I thought it was leaking. So I'm gonna drive it around, see if it pressurise a bit, any air in the system, and see if it's leaking still. So that's the aim. Right guys, I tried to set our clocks out the EEG. I'm still getting nothing from that. So it means it's not the gauges and it's not the sensor, it's something to do with the wiring, or if there's a fuse for it or something. I'm still getting no battery light on here also, so that might all be connected. Obviously they're the original clocks out of here, so there's nothing wrong with them. Yeah, so I'm a bit baffled with that at the moment. Currently got the front end completely off, as you can see, as I think I have got a leak in the radiator, as obviously it's got airlock and it keeps spitting out the water when I take the thing off, and also I can't get rid of the airlock. So, and I look down, I think there's a leak from the radiator, brand new radiator as well. Bit annoying, but I've got the front end off. I was waiting for it to cool down, but I thought, while I wait for it to cool down, let me pop the EEG, get the clocks and see if they fix the temperature problem, but obviously they don't. So yes, and obviously now that leaves me somewhere in between the wiring, and typically the wiring is alright to get to. Obviously if you didn't have a turbo, yeah, it's a lot easier, but with a sidewinder and that, following the wiring is gonna be a pain in the backside. So yeah, a couple of little niggly problems with this car. Nothing's ever easy with Hondas, is it? So, but yeah, so that is the plan now. I'm gonna take the radiator off, go and plug up the holes, pressurise it and see if it is leaking from somewhere. Obviously put a hose in, pressurise it through to find out where the leak is. And yeah, well, at least I've eliminated it. It's not the clocks, because the EEG clocks are doing the same, and obviously the EEG's got full EP3 conversion in it. That's how it's happened. Well, I mean, I'm talking about the harness and clocks and stuff. Obviously, it's all-wheel drive, so that's on a different car. But anyway, it's annoying. My little girl's birthday today. I thought, well, while she's playing with her toys, I'll pop out for a couple of hours, just take it for a test drive. Test drive went all right, but it was getting hot on the laptop. Obviously, that's the only way I can read the temperature. Yeah, pretty annoying, but I'm gonna see if I need a new radiator. I'll order one. I've ordered something else today. Yeah, some big boy parts are coming. I'll show you them when they will turn up anyway. So yeah, it's a bit annoying really, but I'm gonna just crack on now quickly, guys, and see if I can sort of come to somewhere where I know exactly what's happening. Alright guys, work this issue out then. I changed from the brand new K Pro that I've got off of Tagiwa to the K100 at the EG. Right, watch temperature gauge and a battery light. When I had obviously the K Pro plugged in, none of this worked. So if someone could tell me what was going on, I'd be really appreciative. So the K Pro's back in. As you can see, the battery light weren't working again, and the gauge, the heat gauge. I don't know what is going on with that K Pro. As you can see, I swapped the K100 back, but I was just testing the radiator at the moment because I think I was getting a leak from it, but I can't find a hole in it at all. So I'm not sure if that bottom hose is just leaking a tiny bit. I don't know. But I'm going to see if we can get up temperature now and then see what happens. Right, I've got something weird here, right? I've checked the radiator, I can't find a leak in it at all. It's sitting, obviously I've checked in Fahrenheit. Apparently standard cars operating temperatures from 190 to 220. It don't go over that. I've been had the car running 25 minutes now. Yeah, it keeps spitting out a bit of air out of the radiator, but the vents are not getting warm at all. I've sort of bled the system quite a lot, and I don't know what exactly is happening, to be honest with you. I mean, I put about 19 of them in it. There's no coolant burning off out the back, but I can't really tell if it's leaking because obviously it spat all out. So and obviously top half of the radiator is boiling. This part is hot, ice cold all the way down. So that's cold, well it gets warm there. Cold, cold. That is boiling. So is that. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea what is going on here. Absolutely no idea. Answer is on a postcard. I'm not sure if it's leaking because water's spitting everywhere. I took it in my garden, I've done hose pipe testing it, I could not find a leak. But obviously I probably didn't have as much pressure as it takes. So yeah, no idea. What do I do now? So very, very weird. Very weird. No idea. Any ideas, drop them in the comments, guys. Right guys, sort of gonna wrap up the video there. That was yesterday I was filming, I think it was. I couldn't get the airlock out of the system. I've got most of the air out. Yeah, it seems like it's a right bugger to get out. I thought the radiator was leaking. I've checked that, as no, I can't find that leaking at all. So yeah, basically I've got a few plans, a few tricks up my sleeve. The ECU problem, I spoke to a few people, a couple of mappers, a couple of tuners, and Johnny Tagiwa himself, and apparently it's a setting on there, so I should be able to get the temperature gauge working from that, and obviously the battery light as well. So yeah, so basically that seems to be lined up, but I haven't done no more on the car. I've got to make the switch panel still. And I'm just trying to think, right, basically I've got to make the switch panel, and I've got to mix up some methanol. I've got a couple of tiny little bits to do before mapping. Now, the car's having a little few things done to it. I'm not saying yet. I'm going to drop the video next when it gets done. It's not obviously done yet, but yeah, it's having a couple of bits done to it. So we'll need trailering. I'm insured and things like that, but I'm not driving it because it's more of a race car. And it is fully road legal. It's got MOT till next year. It's taxed and it's insured, so I can drive it on the road, but I'm not just going to trailer it until it's properly mapped and things like that. But anyway, I'm trailering it somewhere, getting some stuff done. Like I said, I'm not going to say it, and you'll have to just wait and see because I'm going to drop the video on it. But yeah, I was going to rent or get someone to trailer it there for me, and then I was going to drive the car back, but I've just decided, well, see, I want to get my own unit in the future, and obviously deal with Hondas and things like that. I've decided to get a tow bar attached to my BMW daily. It's nearly 400 horsepower diesel, so I think it should be strong enough to pull the cars I deal with. So yeah, so basically I've paid for that to be done. That's going to be done next week. And then obviously I'm looking to buy a trailer or a car dolly for the time. I'm not sure yet. I'm currently studying it, looking into it, and then obviously doing my towing license and things like that, so I can tow the cars all legally. But anyway, enough waffling. I'm just going to wrap the video up there, guys. I said not much going on in this video, a couple of little bits, but just to give you an idea, as I said, I'll show you every step of the way, and obviously that is another step for you to look at, really. So yeah, thanks for watching. Next video, trust me, next video is going to be a good one. Trust me, you'll be surprised. So yeah, make sure you look out for that next video. So yeah, as I said, like, subscribe, share. Plenty of stickers going. If anyone's interested, drop me a DM. I just sent a load out today, so yeah, drop me a message. Thanks for the support, guys. Cheers for watching.